And how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a phenomenal day. It is Friday. I'm super excited about it. I wish I got a little bit better sleep last night, but it is what it is. I wanted to point out to everybody we are running a 33% off just for this live. So if you watch this live, or if you watch it on replay, or you watch this live, check out the pinned comment on YouTube for me on my Alan Roberts channel, not the Alan Roberts Uncensored channel. But we are running a 1/3 off special for a 30-minute consultation. So if you ever wanted to get a consultation, today is the day. But it will be for this live, and it will only be for 24 hours. So you've got to pick up that, or we are running a humongous coaching deal with that also too, that you can get right in there. It is at a massively discounted price for just a very few people that are going to watch this live that have stated that they wish I ran a special on those things. This is it. So I hope everybody has a great day. And please do take us up on those specials. They are, like I said, just for this live, just for you motherfuckers, just for you people that show the fuck up all the time, who want to say, hey, you can ask me on a consultation about anything. You can get a consultation with Crystal, as we talked about yesterday. So please do check that out. And there it is one more time, just in case anybody's looking for it. And I'm looking forward to it. So let me say hi to everybody. Martina, how are you? Katie, how are you? Jillian, what's going on? They notified you. That's awesome. Snootful, how are you? Snootful, I like the fucking name. /Toucan, suspicious bird. Okay, it's got a hello. It's very sad. It's more sad, and you're talking about the title of this video. We are going to be talking about how this young man, who is famous for gluttoning himself, died at 33 years old. We're going to read the article and go over stuff. I do think that it's kind of a weird scenario. I wanted to talk about basically the health of what we got going on. Now, by the way, if you do sign up during this live, I will be sending you your links after this live is over. I'll be taking care of everybody right afterwards, because we did just already have somebody sign up for a consultation, which is awesome. Once again, right here, go to it. And I appreciate you guys. Angel, how are you? This looks like 33 years old. 33 years old. Way too young. Nia, how are you? Lily, how are you doing? Brian, good to see you, man. Darth Bunny. Enthon, how are you? Bell, he died from a supposed heart attack. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about it all. Morning, Eloise, how the fuck are you doing? Crazy vegan person, what's up? Cookies, what's going on? Angel Marks, how are you? Taylor Morris, what's going on? Suvi, how are you? Amelia, Donna, Alan, this channel has been killing it. So much great info and truth. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We try really hard to bring the best info we can in a very reasonable and understanding manner. So please do, share everything like that. Like, subscribe, do all the bullshit. I appreciate it. Elizabeth, how are you doing? Hey, Alan, I wonder if this would be a wake-up call for other online eaters. I fucking doubt it. I highly doubt it. But, whenever the fat acceptance community loses somebody at like 45 years old from fatness, they just kind of move the fuck on. They want to ignore this shit. It's a deep state of denial. We're going to get to that, though. That's a very good point, though, Elizabeth. I appreciate you. Bethany Blankenship, how the fuck are you? It's been a while since I could catch a live. Happy to be here. Bethany, how have you been? I hope everything's going great. Would love to talk to you. Like I said, we do have the online specials going on, so please do take us up on that. And it's great to hear from you. Recently, there's been quite a lot of deaths of morbidly obese people, and some still believe in Haze. I believe it's quite factorial. We're going to talk about all the possible factors, okay? Vlad, how are you doing? Angel, what's going on? Snootful, again. Fred Phelps, how are you doing, Fred? I hope you're doing fucking well. Venus Soldier, how you doing? That dusty dude. Let's see. Dark Inception, just like user Big Mastion about 6 years ago. Rest in peace, exactly. Limited potential. This goes with fat acceptance movement. I agree with this. So how is everybody? Julie, Martina, Rutmary, Rutro. Sarah, what's going on? Happy you could be on this one too. You can just fucking here's a deal, dude. No, just no. Shut your fucking hole if you want to remain. And I'll even possibly let you come on live later and speak live. But no. Because that's literally a fucking open-faced lie. Hey, everyone, it's a terrible waste of life. Drug users see their friends dying all the time. It rarely has an effect. That's my point. Also, Ink Latino, what's going on? Great weather here again in Miami. It's raining here a little bit right now, but we needed the rain. I needed to fill my pool. One of the reasons why I'm kind of tired is because I had to fill my pool last night because we have certain hours we're allowed to. Zephyr, Mike Blacktree, Darth Kai, and Julia. How are you doing? Okay. 43 also was 230 pounds, pre-diabetic. Lost 66 pounds, no longer pre-diabetic. That's awesome. Fucking awesome. Loki Chokey, what's happening? And one more time. Here you go. Help. Teja, what's going on? I don't know. But again, here is the thing for our consult. This is just for special, just for this right here. And we have limited slots. So please do sign up as quickly as possible. If you plan on getting a consultation from me, please do so as quickly as possible. Or if you want to get some coaching at this price, this is the only time this price is going to be offered. I can guarantee that shit. So, so please do. Down to 168, 10 more pounds to go. Fred, you're doing fucking awesome. That is outstanding. Oh, you meant to say hello. Okay. Jimmy Moore, I was close to being diagnosed with hypertension. I'm healthier now. This is awesome. I love hearing stuff like this. Megumi, how are you doing? Adriana, currently 1 a.m. in South Korea, and I have to be on the train at 7 a.m., but I didn't want to miss this live. Well, I hope you, oh, and there we go. Now, I told you to shut the fuck up until after we were done, and now you're banned. Go make another account, come back. Let's see. We're going to go to this right now. So this guy's name is, God, oh, that's how tired I am. Waffler69. What a fucking name. Or Waffler69, whatever. I don't fucking know. So here we go. We're gonna look at this ad, and we're gonna look at some of this guy's content, but we're gonna look at the article first. Because I think that's kind of important. We're going to read the article based on this because the article has some fucked up shit in it. I'm just going to be because let me word this how I need to word it. Very, 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 very first and foremost, my deepest condolences to this man's family and friends and fans. Although I'm going to point out his fans fucking killed him, and his family not stepping in fucking killed him. That's my take on it. The disgusting ridiculousness of people cheering this motherfucker on to eat is just gross. Like the thing is, this guy was a full ass on adult. Yes, he was in charge of his own life. Yes, he did. Frankly, he did this to himself. And I know that's going to be very upsetting to a lot of people. And to those people, I got to say, I don't give a fuck because that's just the truth. But I will also say that not only did his family and friends who did not fucking step in and like really fucking try to have an intervention with him, not stop this. And I understand if you tried, sometimes you can't help people. And if they did, my deepest condolences to you. But if you're his family and friends, like direct friends, you should be very pissed at his audience too, because more than anything, his audience killed this motherfucker. I mean, the cheering on of somebody that's fat as fuck to somehow glutton themselves on all sorts of highly sugared items is devoid of fucking logic and critical thinking, and in fact, fucking led to this man's demise. And I mean, I have no issue saying it. He loved making people happy, said the social media star's brother, Clayton. Yeah, Clayton, he loved making people happy to the point it killed him. And TikTok, where the fuck are you on binge eating behavior and shit like that? Because it's clearly what this motherfucker did. And I mean, clearly, for a fucking living. They paid him. TikTok paid this motherfucker to kill himself, to commit suicide via food on camera. They paid him. It's disgusting. And his fans cheered it on. TikTok star Waffler69, I put 96. I think it was because I was tired. I don't know. Who is known for sampling unusual foods and beverages on social media platform, has died at 33. It wasn't sampling. He ate a lot of fucking food that was unfucking healthy for him, mostly fast food. The Louisiana-based viral star, whose real name was Taylor, suffered a presumed heart attack Wednesday night, according to his brother Clayton. Now, so in modern vernacular, he suffered a coincidence, but we're not even going to talk where it could be any other thing besides this man's own actions, okay? Because it could be a multitude of other things that have been going on in the last couple of years that caused this 33-year-old to have a fucking heart attack, which is just like when I was, by the way, when I was 33 years old, the thought of anybody my age having a heart attack, like almost 20 years ago, was just foreign. If somebody had a heart attack before the age of 50, you knew they treated themselves unhealthy. And this is reality. You knew if somebody had a fucking heart attack before the age of 50, even 20 years ago, you were absolutely sure they were either a smoker or a drug addict or abused their body via food, something like that. You knew it. You know, now 33-year-olds die and people are like, oh my God, it's such a shame. It's fucking insanity is what it is. Clayton posted a TikTok on his own account early Thursday morning explaining that Taylor had died shortly after being taken to the hospital. My deepest condolences to his family. Again, this is still pretty new. I don't know what's going to be happening in the near future, Clayton said, but I thought I should get on TikTok and let everybody know. Please keep his legacy alive. Why? A legacy of what? Look, a legacy of eating yourself to death. Watch his content that he does have out. Keep him alive. He loved making people happy. In other words, keep the money coming, by the way. And I'm sorry, but that's fucking true. Here's what, if anybody's wondering, this is what killed him. This is what fucking killed him. This very fat man who very clearly is unhealthy in many ways. Look at his skin. Look at the swelling. Look at the inflammation. Eating this way is fucking horrendous. Like, I mean, it should not be monetized at the very least. If you want to do it and fucking show people, fine. But he's getting paid to do this. TikTok and his audience hurt this motherfucker. Taylor documented himself enthusiastically trying everything from canned beef tripe to fried grasshoppers. It won him 1.7 million followers on TikTok, plus additional fans on Instagram and YouTube. He had been making videos for 16 years. So he'd been eating like this for 16 years, dead at 33. The last food stunt he posted before his death included him dunking a giant-sized Fruit Loop into a bowl of milk. His followers shared tributes to the comments of his most recent video. I always loved watching you. You spread so much happiness and much laughter to all. One fan noted, apparently not enough for you to try to fucking help him, fan. Apparently not enough for, hey, man, maybe you shouldn't do this. Especially when you get to the portion of the article. Oh, it doesn't say this. This article avoids saying this, and I wonder why. But in other articles about this, which give me a second, because I had another article about it. Give me a second to find it. But in another article about it, in fact, his family has a predisposition for heart disease. What the fuck? Like, I mean, if you have a predisposition for heart disease, to be fucking eaten this way is in fact crazy. Like it is in fact insanity to be eating that way. Give me 1 second. Let me try to find it. I thought I sent it to Mark. No, I can't find it. But in one article I read, it said he had a predisposition for heart disease. What the fuck? Like, people, what the fuck? That's crazy talk. I mean, it really is. That is just outstandingly insane. I mean, I don't even understand how like people don't realize that's crazy. But holy shit. I wish I could say that this didn't, like, you didn't need to rub a crystal ball to see this happening. We're going to take a look at some of this man's content. Unfortunately. This is this man's page. And again, my deepest condolences to this man's family and loved ones. His fans, you guys can fuck off. Unless you're a fan that was encouraging this man to not do what he's doing, you can all fuck off. This kid, first of all, this kid's family should not have been allowing this when he was underage. It's especially when the dude has a history of heart disease in his family, from what the one article I read. So, we just aren't taking health seriously at all. Like, this is praise. Look at the views on here. And these are old views. So he regularly was getting millions of views for eating like shit. Wow, fat as fuck. Eating like shit, wow, fat as fuck. Man, getting paid over like this. This is a societal problem. Social media platforms, including TikTok, have in their terms of service agreement statements about eating disorder behavior and self-harm. This is self-harm. This man, who clearly is in an unhealthy state. He is absolutely in an unhealthy state. Look at this. I have never seen his content before. This is fucking crazy. This is his latest video. This is the last video.
I would like to make a public apology.
Okay, this guy. We're going to listen to him talk. And again, my deepest condolences to his family and friends. I wish you guys would have helped this man avoid this likely avoidable early death.
We're not putting the big Fruit Loop in some milk. So you know what? I got y'all. I'm going to put this Fruit Loop in some milk. Waffler, how could you be so naive and not think I'd want to see that dipped in some nice cream and milk? Today's your day. Today is your day. Just as fresh as ever. Let's do this thing. I hope you're getting that dip in action.
I wonder how much sugar is in that. So, the Big Loop Fruit Loop. Sugar in Big Loop Fruit Loop. Where to buy the Big Fruit Loop? Okay, so I'm looking this up right now. Give me 1 second. I should just look up Kellogg. Kellogg Big Loop Fruit Loop. Oh, the giant loops, 23-ounce giant loop, sold at Target. There is. Oop. How much sugar is in this motherfucker? Let me blow it up a little bit. Huh. Having a hard time seeing it. Notice how they make it hard for you. Especially when you're fucking old and can't see shit. Anyway, copy image, and I'll pull it up here. It looks like there is... Jesus. 22 grams of sugar. That's got to be more than that. Looks like 22 grams of sugar per loop. I don't know if that's true. That seems a little low for that size. But neither here nor there. I'm going to get back to you guys. And we're going to get back to his content. Let's see. Back to him.
Action. This is some nice dip in action. Y'all think that milk's gonna make it
So if you know, by the way, if you know you have a history of heart disease in your family, like I think it lists off his father and grandfather both had serious heart disease. This is self-harm. Just to be aware, it sucks. People don't seem to understand this. If you have a history of family illness, such as type 2 diabetes, things like that, like people are like, oh, obesity runs in my family. You need to have healthier habits than the rest of your family did, because you want to try to have the healthiest habits possible to try to mitigate or avoid this shit that you might even be genetic, or it could be just fucking from how your family fucking eats. I would have a hard time believing that anybody that eats like this has a family that ate healthy too. I would have a hard time believing that dad and granddad were fucking ripped motherfuckers who believed in fitness and ran around and ate only whole foods. I have a hard time believing that. I tend to believe that this guy, his dad's probably fat as fuck at this stage in his life. I'm not saying he is. And if people think I'm being disrespectful, this is disrespectful to society and this man. This man eating this way, making videos like this since he was fucking 16 years old, that's fucking horrible. This man died because people cheered him on to death. Like, start viewing it that way. The fat acceptance cult and the acceptance of this bullshit, it's a death cult. This man eating like this with a history of heart disease in his family, which he likely talked about to his audience, is in fact horrible. But him just eating like this in general, his audience is literally encouraging him to hurt himself. This is harmful, self-harmful behavior. 100% of the time. He is eating nothing but processed food right here. This is processed sugar, processed flour, all sorts of chemicals. If we take a look at the rest of his content, I'm sure it's going to be highly fucking...
It's a little more Fruit Loopy than it did. I don't know. I don't know. Fun fact, I bought that milk at a gas station.
Okay, I can't just watch people eat like that. Fuck.
Today I've got the big Fruit Loop. So the brand Mischief came out with a Fruit Loop. It is one big Fruit Loop.
Fuck.
I'm back at the Dollar Tree getting freezer food. Let's go.
So it looks like we have ham steak now at the Dollar Tree. This is a $4 ham steak, and would you look at that grain? So I went ahead and de-thawed it. It looks a little bit tan, but hey, we're all about it.
I'm all for this. Ham steak, get at it.
You already know I gotta hit it with that Waffler seasoning.
Okay.
I got fish sandwiches from 4 different fast food restaurants. Who has the best one? Let's start with...
Sad. Look at this man. Look at this man's face.
I got fish sandwiches from 4 different fast food restaurants. Who has the best one?
This is the face of an unhealthy person. I mean, and what we're going to do now is go back
Today,
up.
I would like to make a...
And we're going to read the comments. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rip. Going to miss the content. You're going to miss the content of him eating himself to an early grave. You, Nathan Cerez, you piece of shit. Cerezen, you horrible piece of shit. Like, I mean, seriously. Going to miss the content. I hope there's somebody. What happened to him? Heart attack. Take a guess. At least somebody's being realistic. He didn't pass away. He died of a heart attack because he had a history of heart disease and ate like a fucking idiot. He died of a heart attack. Yes. And many people, such as this person, absolutely fucking killed him, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, on my B-Day. Oh, no. Way to make his death about you. And same thing with, I'm going to miss the content. You're making this man's death that you cheered on. You cheered him on to an early death about you. This is why society is the way it is, because people in his comment section are more upset that they're not going to watch this man eat himself to death than him actually dying. Hate to be the voice of reality, but these people are fucking psychopaths. Wow, this is unreal. Really? Is it unreal? Is it that unreal to think that the guy in this picture that eats fucking shitty food on camera every fucking day died of a heart attack? Is it real? Like he looks like he has almost no muscle mass to him and is super morbidly obese. And it's unreal. It's one of the more real things you're going to fucking see. I'm so sad. I'm crying right now at work. Your spirit and energy was unmatched and you will be severely missed. I hear he was a great guy to everybody except himself. Because this is self-harm. It's abuse. It's self-abuse, 100%. No, this can't be true. What? Are you kidding? Yes, it can. It's 100% true. If I would have watched it, like, this would be like saying, oh my God, I can't believe Nikado Avocado died. I'm shocked. I don't, like, that hasn't happened. I mean, I really am. Like, it's so fucked up how people act surprised at this shit. Like, this man is severely morbidly obese, abusing his body on a daily basis. And we're surprised? I say it all the time. This man was elderly for his physical stature. We don't even have fat people like we had fat people 20 years ago. Fat people 20 years ago lived to like 60, 65. We are going to start seeing fat people in this modern era drop like fucking flies. A lot of these people, including this kid, grew up fat. Fat people from 20 years ago got fat when they were adults. These people were fat when they were children. It affects their gray matter. It affects their cognitive abilities. It affects their hormone balance. It affects their actual development. This motherfucker probably had T levels through the fucking floor. This is going to happen more and more and more. And I'm not even including injecting yourself with experimental therapy that has been shown to have heart inflammation issues, which I don't know if he did or not. That's why I don't even want to bring that up for this one, because I'm telling you right now, this is what people need. If anybody that treats themselves like this, that grew up like this man, needs to understand that 33, 35, you're elderly. Fix that shit right now. Like right fucking now, fix that shit as fast as you fucking can. Because this man is just literally, honestly, it is just a sign of what is about to happen. Like, I mean, that's what I don't think people understand. This is just a sign of what is about to happen, because the wave, and I talked about this yesterday on video Tortorich's show, and I talk about it all the time. It's on my Instagram, or it's on my Instagram. It's on my my Twitter, by the way, which Twitter, go the MFing COO. I got my name and picture back finally. Thank you, by the way, Twitter, for even getting it back. I appreciate it. But this is what death looks like. This is what early death and disease look like. Right here. Right here. This man is 33 years old. At the time of his death, he was elderly for his physical stature and his history. If you spend 50% of your life obese, death is knocking on the door. Be looking for the dude in the hood and sickle. So here we are. No, this can't be true. This hurts, my friend. Today is a little more dark than normal. I appreciate the smiles you provided. Okay. At least that person's, it's about him. Rest in peace, you beautiful soul. Rest in peace. That's not bad. Bro, why is everyone passing away? They're passing away because they're committing suicide for your entertainment via food. That's why. That is why. Whatever your fucking name is, that's why. People are passing away because of all sorts of shit we got on. We literally just had 3 years of massive anxiety for the entire planet based over a fucking cold. This man literally eats himself to death, has been morbidly obese likely his entire fucking adult life. Of course he's going to die early. I mean, I'm sorry to be the fucking, voice of reality and the voice of being serious, but this man, to find out that he started making videos like this when he was 16 and he's likely been morbidly obese most of his life, most of his very short life, and to find out that he also had a history of heart disease, I'm fucking shocked he made it this long. And especially if he took anything going on in the last couple of years. I'm absolutely shocked. Absolutely shocked. This makes me so sad. Love watching your videos. That's the way to think of it, Jennifer Estes. Make sure to internalize that, because it's about you, you missing the content of this man eating himself to death. You're upset at his death because you don't get to watch him further eat himself to death. Think about that, you horrible piece of shit. My heart is hurting learning the news of your passing. Thank you for all your videos and laughs. Thank you for all the videos of you that led up to this early fucking demise. Thank you very much for you treating your body in a way that caused this. Thank you for letting me see that. That's what this person's saying, you piece of shit. You brought joy to a lot of people. You will be remembered and missed. You brought joy. If you find content like this joyful, got to be real, you're kind of fucking sadistic. People should maybe fucking Check, if you know who this person is that likes content like this, don't get in a car with them. They might fucking, chloroform you and fucking have you in a trunk, because that's sadistic shit. You people are horrible. That's the problem. Like, you people cheer on unhealthy behaviors as if there's not going to have any ramifications. This is the consequences of actions that people applauded and people like fucking egged on. This is the consequences of actions. This man's 33-year-old death. Because even if it was from a jibby jab or anything like that, him being fat as fuck didn't help with that. Him being fat as fuck for the majority of his life did not help with that. You people are horrible. Sending your family and friends wishes of peace and comfort. There we go. This hurts so bad. Rest in peace. I'm praying for your family. I'm so heartbroken. You were such a beautiful soul. Thank you for always making me smile. Rest in peace. How did he make you smile? If this man's content made you smile, you're kind of fucking morbid. Delusional and morbid. I'm just going to be real. I don't even understand. Like, it's like the people that enjoy watching Nikado Avocado. You people are disgusting. You're sickening. You're gross. You like watching people commit slow suicide. It's fucking disgusting. What is wrong with you? RIP, sir. Thank you so much for some really cool content. Thank you for killing yourself on camera. I appreciate it. That's what Austin David just said. Thank you for killing yourself on camera. I hope, Austin David, since your account picture is a picture of a child, I hope you do better for your child than you would have done for this man, because you're a fucked up individual. I'm so glad you shared your joyful energy with us. You will be missed by me and many, many. He shared his slow suicide with you. Society needs to start recognizing this. This man shared slow suicide with you. People. And the thing is, I wish this guy would have tried to make a change, because the very second, it is never too late. It is never, ever, ever too late. Again, there's the deals just for this live. It is 33% off consultations. I can help you get your shit together. And it's also 33% off a coaching package that we can help you, daily communication, weekly video conferences, build healthier lifestyles so you don't end up early dead. Because that's what happened. This man ate himself to death. Nothing will make me believe differently. He died of a heart attack as a morbidly obese, sarcopenic, viscerally obese man who had been morbidly obese most of his fucking life, who ate like shit, highly processed foods on a daily basis for the entertainment of other people who liked watching him eat himself to death. Disgusting. We can help you avoid that. People can think whatever they fucking want about me, whatever they want, but I am not going to sit back and fucking applaud something like this. Untapped, here you go. Right there. If you've ever thought about getting a consultation with me, get it today. If you've ever thought about getting coaching, get it today. Look at this. Look at this. This is where society's going. If you have problems with food, this could be you. No shit. Because society really fucking doesn't like I miss you already. If you miss his content, if you're missing this man's content, you're disgusting. Like, I mean, for real. I have not seen a video, like the pork video was the closest one. And even then, fuck. Oh man, this is a tough one. You brought so much joy to so many by eating himself to death. I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over again. I'm going to keep saying it because that's what happened here. Ridiculous. Give me a second. Chris, I'm not sure why. Somebody just said they had a problem with the coaching link. Because right here, this looks good to me. Chris, somebody give that one a try for me. That's 33 off. So let me do one more. Let's try this. So ridiculous. Just so ridiculous. All right, back to it. We'll miss you. I'm going to miss you. We all love you. No, one man, you were the best. Crazy that later the same day he passed and he had no idea. So he passed later on in the day after this video. We'll always be missed. Just saw the news. Rest in peace. You brought the world so much joy. If this man brought you joy by him eating himself to death, you are a horrible, and I mean horrible, horrible, horrible human being. Like, how can people not see this? This is horrific. I mean, this is not healthy. This is absolutely horrible. This man's content is the problem with social media. We are, instead of using social media to bring us closer together, we are encouraging people to hurt themselves. My goodness, people. Actually, truly sad to hear the news. It is truly sad. Crazy thing about TikTok is that, like most of us, don't really know him or any of these creators we lose, but they really meant something to us. You guys are all fucking horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible people. Rest in peace. That is awesome. Rest in peace. Thank you for blessing us with all of your funny and truly amazing work you have shown on this app. You will be missed. You're going to miss watching him eat himself to death. That makes you a shitty person. The man died because of a heart attack at 33 years old. After a decade and a half, 50% of his life of eating himself into morbid obesity, visceral morbid obesity, and sarcopenia. He has almost no muscle mass to him. And you are going to say it's going to be missed. How do you people not see how fucked up that is? People are like, oh, I saw other ones like, oh my God, I can't believe it. You can't believe it? You can't believe it? You people are horrible. I'm going to do Q&A for anybody in, and I mean anybody in here that wants to. My God, so fucking bad. It works for me. Excellent. If you want coaching, sign up today. I'll start you. If you want a consultation, I saw a few people get them already. I'll be with you in a minute after I'm done talking to these folk. But let's get this shit going, because for real, it is about time to end this shit. Like, people need to fucking get there faster. No shit. This is horrible. Horrible. I don't even understand how. I don't get it. Like, who likes watching that shit? Like, do you really, like, we're watching these people eat themselves to death. How is that entertaining for you guys? I mean, not you guys, but the people that are watching that are going to come here and be like, oh my God, he's making fun of Waffler69 dying. I'm not making fun of him dying. I'm saying that you motherfuckers killed him. If you come here thinking that I was insulting him, I'm insulting your fucking asses. You fucking horrible ass people that egged this motherfucker on. I'm insulting you. It is your fault. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. You horrible ass fucking people. All of you. Fucking horrible. Horrible people. Link works now. Thank you. Thank you. Didn't know so many people find joy in others unaliving themselves. It's what it is. The dude's eating himself and people are like, oh my God, I'm going to miss the content. The content that killed him? This is like people are going to say, because eventually Nick Avocado is going to be dead soon. Like, you realize that, right? Like, he's going to die soon. There's either going to be a radical change or there's going to be a very serious health event that will likely take his life. Soon. Like, within years. He's elderly. He's in the last 10%, if not under, of his life, unless he makes a radical ass change. It's amazing he's still alive, to be real. It's amazing he's still alive. But people are going to miss his content, really? You're going to miss watching him eat himself to death. You're going to miss watching the thing that actually resulted in this motherfucker's death. So these people who are complicit in his death are sad about his death. They're sad about how it affects them. This motherfucker made you know what? This is the reality. Do you know how many people got pissed at me when I stopped making roasting content, even though I didn't like doing it anymore? Okay. They don't give a fuck about him. The people are like, I'm going to miss your content. They don't give a fuck about him. They give a fuck about like what his content did for them. Them either watching his content to live vicariously, like him watching him eat himself to fucking death or something like that. They didn't actually give a fuck about him. If they gave a fuck about him, they would encourage him not to fucking eat himself to death. I mean, that's just reality. Like they would encourage him not to eat himself to fucking death. And anybody that's signing up right now, I'll get to you right afterwards. But that's the fucking reality. They are upset that they could no longer watch this man eat himself to fucking death. Like, I miss my family, not strangers eating on the internet. It's they're really saying thanks. I'll miss your content. You guys are awesome. I love you, motherfuckers, because I feel like you're my fucking tribe. Because no shit, it makes me worried that I'm the only people, like me and Mark and my wife and a few other people. It makes me worried that we're the only people that see shit like this. This is slow suicide. These people are watching a fucking slow motion snuff film. It's crazy. They'll say the same thing about Nicot. Yes, they will. They'll say the same thing about him. Absolutely. 100%. They will say the same thing about him. For those of you that are wondering about the 33% deal for the coaching and for the consults, right fucking there, and they're good for this live. That's it. This live in only 24 hours. After they're done, I'm turning those links off 24 hours from now, and they're done. Period. The internet is the new Roman Coliseum. Exactly. It 100% is. Happy Friday, Alan. He was just 3 years younger than me. It's terrible. The thought concept of me having a heart attack at 33 years old was so devoid, and I was like fucking big. I was like 230 fucking pounds then. I was big and muscular, but I was fucking big. This motherfucker, but I ate steak and salad and shit like that. And don't get me wrong, later on, I ate a bunch of fucking fast food and got really fucking fat and changed my shit. And I escaped that fucking prison, that early death sentence that I was signing for myself that would have taken me away from my family, from my son, from my wife, from the people that actually love me, because they're the ones that wanted me to stop doing that shit. Even though all of the fucking internet wanted to see me get stronger and bigger and see what I could fucking do. I fucking said no to that shit, and I made a fucking change. And you can too. Have you read the Remy Bader story with the diabetes drug? Look into it. I did. I will probably make a video on it sometime tomorrow. But what the fuck? If you have questions too about anything like that, we can move on to other subjects, because I've said just about everything I need to say. If you're a fan of this Waffler69 guy and you're like, I'm gonna miss your content. If you're a fan of his and you weren't pleading with him to make a change, you fucking helped kill him. You helped this man commit suicide. You encouraged his slow suicide via food. Congratulations, you're a murderer. You bitches. And I'm sorry if I'm the only one that's going to be saying it, but that's the fucking truth. You helped this man eat himself to death. You encouraged this man to eat himself into an early grave. This man is 33 years old, dead. Congratulations, you helped. You should be ashamed of yourselves, all of you. For real. We have to get past this, like, oh, don't fat shame him because he's fat and you might hurt his feelings and he's a nice guy. Me, if I would have known about this motherfucker, just like with Nicotto Avocado and all these people that I talk about, I'm just telling them the very fucking honest truth so they get fucking healthier, so they stop lying to themselves, so they stop listening to people that are fucking enabling them. Get over your shit. If you need help, I'll help you. If you don't want me to help you, Crystal can be your coach. No shit. She is the fucking genius behind all this shit anyway. I literally just, I had the sciencey shit and the fucking swear words. And I truly fucking mean that. I know this shit backwards and forwards, upside down, 3 ways from fucking Sunday. But I'm telling you right now, I can help you recover from this shit. We can help you. Between her and me, our supplements. We have a lot of clients who don't even use our supplements because we just build them on hunger. Our supplement is meant literally to help people in a state of diminished hunger get off of the shit he was on, build a healthier lifestyle, and then get off. I was literally just talking to a client of mine today who was saying, well, my 6 month of this is going to be up, and I feel like I'm doing good. Get a 6 month block of no morbidity or our coaching, take a month off, see if you're good. If you start sliding again, buy a 3 month block, work on the things that fell apart a little bit, because in our coaching, we teach you how to examine yourself and examine your lifestyle and try to make healthier choices. We always say, if you have a bad day or a bad week, or you overeat, or even if you binge, you take a step back, learn it from what you can. Were you hydrated? Did you get proper sleep? What was your stress situation like? Had you undereaten? Had you eaten something that might make you make you hungrier, and then a stressful situation happened? What was the combination of each? We try to tell the person, try to teach them the why, so they can then figure it out themselves. I don't want clients for life. I don't even want people to buy no morbidity for the rest of their fucking life. I want people to use these tools, use our books, use our coaching, use our consults, use our products, including No Morbidity, Product 2, and Ember, and all these things, to get healthier, build a healthy lifestyle, so then we can move on and help the next people. Because trust on this is a very serious societal issue. People are falling from heart attacks left and fucking right from eating too much, drinking too much, smoking too much, other experimental therapies they've had injected into them. It is all a combination. I don't think it's just one fucking thing. People that are blaming it just on the jibby jab, it is the jibby jab, plus people treating themselves like shit, being highly stressed out, dehydrated, vitamin D deficient, fat as fuck in our society. We need to take a complete systemic approach to this and get healthier, and we can fucking help you. I promise you. Let's fucking do this shit. Because you don't, and for real, if you were one of his fans and this was the wake-up call for you, I will help you too. But understand, you should take a long look at yourself in the mirror, and I feel like you're a father fucking wagging my finger at people. But if you are a fan of this man and the first thing you thought of is, oh no, I'm not going to get to see his content anymore, you helped kill this man. For real. You helped kill him. We need to stop lying to these people. We need to stop pretending that eating like this man was eating, which many people, by the way, eat off camera the same way this motherfucker ate, or worse. Many people in our society eat exactly how this motherfucker ate off camera. I'm talking a large portion of the population. Over 50% of the population, or something like, no, it's like the average American eats 50 to 60% of their daily calories in ultra-processed food. That's an insane number. That's an insane, real statistical number. And if you are one of these people and you know that that food's got you, you're fucking addicted to it, we can help you. Sign up today, because this is only good. And we only have so many slots available. So we've gotten a couple coaching clients. That's going to be closing up relatively soon. So you should do it right fucking now if you can. People are brainwashed into dying early. They're normalizing children having fucking heart attacks. Remember over the fucking pandemic, at the very fucking beginning, they'd be like, perfectly healthy child dies of the vid. Meanwhile, you see it, and it's a fucking 13-year-old that is as round as they are fucking tall, fat as fuck. We're calling that perfectly healthy. People pretend like Tess Holliday should even be discussing other people taking care of themselves. I can visibly see that you are a fucking train wreck. Like, I can visibly see that you're 3 times the size you likely should be for your gender and your for your gender and your fucking height. I can visibly see it. You are a train wreck of a human being. You should not be advising anybody. She'll die, and people are like, oh, I'm going to miss her. Are we serious? A 400-pound woman passes away. She's going to be 40 soon. She's got less than 10% of her fucking life to live too. She's probably got 5-10 years. So maybe 5 to 10% of her life left to live, or 10% of her life left to fucking live. 10 to 20. What am I fucking talking about? 10 to 20. I can't even do math today. Fucking crazy. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. I don't care what you want to blame it on. Lisa Marie Presley died yesterday, 54 years old. 54 years old with the best medical care money can fucking buy. Woman made $100,000 a month off residuals from her father's music, dead at 54. The fuck? She can afford the best healthcare we have to fucking offer. It's the fucking food. It is. We see all of these YouTubers trying to lose weight struggle because they still try to eat the shit that's fucking killing them, and just in smaller quantities. It's the fucking food. We wonder why children are fat as fuck. We market fucking sugar to children. We market a fucking addictive drug to children, which is sugar. Then instead of fucking, hey, maybe you should get some counseling. Maybe you should get some coaching. Maybe you should fucking not glutton yourself on this shit. Then we just give them some bad thought blockers is what they call it on TikTok. You take your bad thought blocker. The fuck? So you're 300 fucking pounds on antidepressants. Maybe you should work through your fucking depression by losing some fucking weight, getting some fucking exercise, and deciding you want to live past the age of fucking 33 years old. Weak ass shit. Weak ass shit. So fucking sick of this shit. For real. It's disgusting. You people are fucking, anybody that egged this motherfucker on, that is in his comment section talking about how they fucking, oh my God, I'm gonna miss your content. You're horrible people. Like horrible, horrible people. Like fuck all of you. Right now, you're horrible, horrible, horrible people. I mean, you helped kill him. You helped kill this man. You encouraged his death. And are now upset that you're not going to get to watch it more. You're horrible, horrible people. All of you. Every single one of you. And if you don't like me for it, say whatever the fuck you want. The opinion of somebody that's going to cheer on somebody eating themselves to death is not important to me at all. You're part of the fucking problem in our society, you hoes. I didn't get a notification for your live. I just got here a few minutes ago. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. People like watching because it makes them feel better about their life. Likely. What's worse, in your opinion, beer or sugary drinks? Both. Both. They're both sugar. Alcohol is sugar. You should realize that. It's derived from sugar, the sugar granules and everything like that to get fermented. But both. Treat sugar like you would alcohol. I would say they're pretty equivalent. I have a theory that the internet convinced people that they don't live in bodies, but that their soul, that you live in a larger body. Very fucking interesting thought concept there, Fulcrum. I like it. I'm planning on getting the coaching when I'm more financially ready to be able to next month. I will talk to you then. Outstanding. I'll be honest, I like watching people try out new foods, but not stuff their face. Here's the fucked up thing, just so everybody understands. I watch a lot of cooking shows, like especially like the shows that are based around repurposing food and stuff like that. I watch a lot of cooking shows. I will never watch somebody glutton themselves on highly processed items. I like watching people like cook like scallops and eating like a nice hors d'oeuvre plate and shit like that. I would never. Watching people glutton themselves is disgusting. Proof that healthy to exercise is total BS. Absolutely. Poor man. He never got the mental help he needed. Bianca, exactly. Thank you very much, Joel Sandoval. Thank you. I have no sympathy for Nikado Avocado because he chose to live like this for money. I agree. I absolutely agree. But I'm saying his audience is just as fucking bad. Just as fucking bad. Absolutely. Everyone that subbed to him and didn't tell him to get healthy has death on their hands. I completely agree with this. 100%. 100%. And the fucked up thing is those people are just going to move on to the next person that's going to glutton themselves. They're going to find somebody else that they think is funny and gluttons themselves and everything like that because they like that fucking content because they like watching fucking people eat themselves to death. That's what they like. It's gross. I think Nick doesn't care about seeing old age. Of course he doesn't. There's no way you can possibly fucking, no way. Alan, have you been on the feeder side of TikTok? A friend of mine showed me some. I have unfortunately a couple times and really fucking try hard to avoid it from now on. That's for fucking sure. Let's see. Can't get monetized without an audience, so yeah, they unalived them. These people will watch stuff like this purely to make themselves feel better. Well, at least I'm not that fat, or at least I'm not eating like that. Exactly. My son is autistic and was put on antipsychotic meds. He put on over 20 pounds in a month. I took him off. That was all I needed to see. He would end up diabetic if I kept going. I worry for kids on meds, especially for autism. There's several things. Like I've seen several diets that possibly help out a little bit. I would definitely avoid the fucking sugars and the ultra processed carbs. And my largest admiration of you taking matters into your own hand and being observant about that stuff. Great job. I hope that what you're doing now is working much better. They call people science deniers, but then go down the road of delusion, denying the facts of morbid obesity. Nothing is funnier than watching Tess Holliday wear a fucking mask. Nothing. And shame people for doing so. Calling fucking Joe Rogan an anti-vaxxer. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, it's so fucking comical. Everything about him in the room making the video just despair. I completely agree. It is horrible. Like, it is absolutely 100% horrible. Like, at no point in time should this be fucking replicated or simulated or anything like that. It's horrible for people. And I mean horrible. How can people not see this? You know? Like, how can people not understand that this guy, you know, he needed help? Especially because he started as a kid. Especially. Michelle G, I'm sorry to hear that. Me too. Thank you. That is so young. Gluttony is so socially accepted. I can't get through to friends and family that I have diabetes and just listen to the docs in American Diabetes Association. Try Tiffany. Try this one. Try that one right now. I'm struggling to have my coffee black. I use sweetener now. Any advice on how I can take it black? Try different brands. I like dark roast black. I'm not a big fan of regular roast or breakfast roast. I like dark roast black. And also maybe decide what you don't like about it. If you have a hard time with being astringent, like it's too bitter, maybe add a little less coffee, and go from there. And Tiffany, like I said, try the link now that I just shared. I had totally forgotten I had a colleague pass the week of my office, went into lockdowns, just turned 34, a massive heart attack, was not huge, but used to become purple when upset. Very bad. It's a very bad sign of circulatory issues. Very, very, very bad sign of circulatory issues. Let's see. Hi, Mr. Live. Can you please talk about the benefits of Nutrient Driver and carb sugar cravings? Nutrient Driver has berberine in it. We have another product coming out soon. It's called Product 2 right now, but I'll be releasing a name. As a matter of fact, I got to fucking message him and see if I can fucking release a name. But Product 2 and has berberine in it also and 2 other ingredients. But berberine has been shown in clinical studies to help equalize blood sugar levels and increase insulin resistance in pace with metformin. It's even been shown to be better for people with PCOS than metformin because it doesn't have the radical side effects that it has. So it's kind of nature's metformin. You can think of it that way. It helps avoid sugar cravings, helps with glycemic control. The best thing you can do is avoid sugar and processed carbohydrates as much as possible because they enter your bloodstream quickly. But you likely will still have some sugar issues if you've been used to eating that way a lot, especially because you're going to want to eat that because you're going to have the dopamine. You're going to miss the dopamine spike. You're going to miss the addiction portion of it. But Nutrient Driver, I take it 3 times a day. It helps control sugar cravings. No Morbidity does a very good job of kind of working on the mechanism of hunger in your stomach and minimizing that. You feel fuller faster and everything. And it also has a very good stress relieving quality to it. But it doesn't stop sugar cravings or anything like that. Some people say it does for them because I guess they don't eat as much of it, I would imagine, as much of those things. Or since they're also changing their lifestyle, getting healthier habits. Because when you take No Morbidity and or Nutrient Driver and or Product 2 and or Ember, you should very much be working on getting an ounce of fluid per pound of body mass a day, keeping processed carbohydrates to no more than 5 to 10% of your total weekly caloric intake, and try not to taste the taste of sweet until later in the evening. Consider ultra-processed foods or any type of processed carbohydrate as a treat only. It's not actually nourishment. Don't think of it as food. Think of foods as proteins with fat, vegetables, starchy vegetables, and fruits. Fruits you should even possibly have later towards the evening if you have a very severe sweet tooth. Again, here you go. If anybody wants the coaching or the 30-minute consultation, we are running out of slots for the coaching, so you should want to fucking sign up very quickly for it. Enabling is assisting in this behavior completely. I just turned 28, and I'm glad I made a change now and not later. Good, Bingus, good. Wow, surprise live, almost missed it. I had a book last night. So anybody have any final questions? I'm going to wrap this up and get to the new clients that we have. So I want everybody to understand. I'm going to keep this link live as long as I can. However, I will, once we get to the quota for the coaching clients from this live that I set, we're going to be stopping it. Okay. Like we're going to be pulling the cord basically on the coaching clients, because we only take so many coaching clients at a time and want to make sure that we are doing everything we can to help people out. But at the same time, we have to take good care of the clients we have. We have a few people graduating out. So we'll have some slots available left for the regular coaching for people just to sign up. But we allotted so many just for this live, and I hope everybody takes advantage. So problem is, too many people watching TikTok are profoundly immature to consider their complicity in these deaths. Now that I have a solution, I fucking completely agree. And a huge fucking issue about this is, and I mean huge issue, is the way that they eat causes them to have a lack of self-control, be immature. It is absolutely shown that eating a lot of ultra-processed food, especially ultra-processed carbohydrates, for long extended periods of time causes immaturities, lack of self-control, poor attention span, poor perseverance, initiating tasks becomes an issue, all these fucking things. It's been shown 100%. So it's very important that people wake the fuck up, and realize that this shit is very important. We absolutely need, as a society, to change what we're fucking doing. I feel horrible for this kid. Like, absolutely fucking horrible for this kid that nobody pulled him aside when he was fucking young and said, hey, you are going to eat yourself to death. His parents should have stepped in, and he absolutely, like, watching those people in the comment section, if you came over here to see what I said about the person whose content you're going to miss because you loved watching him eat himself to death, I just want to say from the deepest bottom of my heart, fuck you, you horrible person. Pieces of shit. If people can if people can get charged for bullying online, people should also be charged for people's death when they encourage this. I completely agree. 100%. This should be a wake-up call for all those spouting haze. They will not. They're not. Those people are delusional. What's my opinion on eating jerky? I make my own jerky. You do want to watch, because they add a lot of sugar to jerky nowadays. But I make my own jerky a lot. I'm probably going to make some this weekend, as a matter of fact. So, I wanted to switch from C4 to Ember, still not on Tiger Fitness. God damn. Let me find out. Let me find out as soon as I can. Okay, where it's going to be. Again, I mean, I'm telling you that we actually just had a few more slots taken. So if you were thinking about signing up for the coaching, you should get that shit done right now. And just in case that link didn't work, try this one. Seriously, just heard about this guy over another stream earlier. Cannot believe he's only 33. He looks older than me, in his 40s. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing too. He looks like he's in his fucking late 40s, living in his mama's basement. I mean, like, fucking grow the fuck up, people. Oh. After years and years of watching you, I finally signed up for some help. Snootful, thank you very much. We will we're happy to work with you. Stumbling is okay. If you walk a mile into the forest and take 2 steps backwards, you're still pretty much a mile into the forest. That is outstanding advice right there. Everybody listen to that. Fucking outstanding advice. Outstanding. Some dude died on live from alcohol poisoning. His whole channel was about drinking. His mods will block you if you try to tell another creator to help him for it. That's fucking disgusting. They should all be charged. For real. It's one thing to say what you want to say, but I'm telling you you know what? No, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. I am a free speech absolutist. I'm just going to say that, in my opinion, of course, it does make you a shitty ass fucking person. And they can put whatever they want on their platform. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I got a little bit caught up in too much of my emotions. If you want to fucking egg somebody on to fucking eat themselves to death, it's still personal responsibility, and that motherfucker should stop eating themselves to death, especially if they have a history of fucking heart disease and they're fucking full ass on adult. But you are a shitty ass fucking person for encouraging them to eat themselves to death. And then especially making it about you, like, oh my God, I'm going to miss your content. Like, yeah, that's what his family's thinking about. Like, oh, these poor people are going to miss our son's content. Pieces of shit. It is never really too late. I'm 65 and need help. We can help you, Delaware Pearl. And no, it's never too late. You can always increase the quality of your life. If you're morbidly obese, even losing 5 to 10% of your body mass can have radically positive effects on your immediate health, the pain levels you're probably going through. You can still, you're not too old to reverse prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. 65 should be considered decently young, or like just reaching elderly. You're not elderly yet. You're just in your, you're just entering into early elderliness. You have plenty of life to live. I have many 65-year-old clients that lead super full hiking, fucking, kayaking, running, going on vacations lives. You're 65 years old. You should be like, you're likely going to be retired. You should be enjoying this shit instead of just waiting for death. We can help you. Much more like brutal caring, older brother. Thank you very much, and lunch. Thank you. If you're alive, it's not too late. I completely agree with that. Get stopped down with a 2-minute plank, followed by 40 burpees. Hell fucking yeah. Jessica, I'm sorry. It's never too late to prioritize your health and well-being. Sharella, how are you doing? She won't see her son grow up. It's fucking sad. It's really fucking sad. I mean, I got fucking tons of fucking questions. I'm gonna answer this one. Luke G. I just joined a gym after discovering I'm currently 36% body fat and will work harder to get down to 15%. I've lost family to obesity. Not me. I refuse. Great fucking job. The gym is important, but people need to understand you are only going to be able to outwork so much. The gym is important because you want to build up muscle mass. Muscle mass helps. It burns more calories even at rest than fat does, and it is good about fucking for your musculature and your longevity and your mobility. But you really need to watch your nutrition. Just start with the basic tenets that we always fucking talk about. An ounce of fluid per pound of body mass, especially if you just started working out. Make sure you get some good mobility work into, not just heavy lifting weights. Watch your nutrition. Try to keep, as I said earlier, processed carbohydrates, especially to 10% or less of your total daily caloric intake, if you have them at all. Treat sugar like it is alcohol. Treat sugar with the same care you would an addictive substance, because it is an addictive substance. If you're looking for a calorie range to set yourself in, I don't suggest people get too anal retentive about watching their calories, but I do say take your ideal weight, body mass, or ideal body weight that you want to be, multiply that by 10. That is your floor base minimum calories. Then multiply it by 12. That is your top calories. Eat in that range. It gives you some liberalization, but it also makes it so you're not focused on one particular number. And that should get you to that body weight. And then you can always adjust when you're done at the end. Some speak about vitamin D deficiency when being linked to autism as well. Very fucking true. I recently read something about that. I don't know enough to speak on it, though. The craziest thing is that when food is not even particularly nice, tastes like cardboard. Exactly. Whatever anyone says about politics, Michelle Obama had the right idea. Ish. If you looked at the plan presented, it still allowed for fucking pizza to be treated like a vegetable. So that is a big part of that shit. The darker the roast, the less acidic it is. In a case, has acid reflux. Exactly. Slowly decrease sweetener until it's not a thing. I completely agree with that. I read if you add cinnamon to the grounds before brewing it, it cuts the bitterness. Cinnamon also has a very seriously good blood sugar regulation effect. And let's see. Hella excited for product 2 and Ember Nomo combo have helped me so much. That's outstanding to hear, Emma. I appreciate it. I tried Ember, but it makes me feel nauseous. So far, I feel fine on no morbidity, though, but it's only been a week, so we'll see. You should feel fine on it. And Ember, if you want to try Ember again, try a half tablet of Ember. A full tablet on Ember fucking makes my fucking, like, I literally fucking start shaking. Let's see. Alan, would you and Crystal review Fat 2 documentary? We are probably going to next week. That'll probably be the one we review. Let's see. Have you ever covered Eric the Electric? I don't even know who that is. What happens when we sign up? Do you shoot us an email? You sign up, and then I will start. If you sign up, right after I get done with here, I'm going to start all the groups of all the people that signed up. So you'll have a private chat with Crystal and I. You'll get an email on how to sign on to our app, and then you'll have a private group chat on the app. You'll also be in the Hunger Management Support Group, and then we will start going over what we want you to do from there. We'll introduce ourselves. We'll have you introduce yourself, and then we'll give you some basic homework. We'll send you the link to set up your first consultation, because when you are a coaching client of ours, you get weekly consultations. We talk to you daily via the app too. So that will be what happened. So if you haven't already, do sign up. And I do. I am going to post this one more time. And then anybody that needs to sign up for the coaching, you should jump on it, because I literally just got, we're almost at quota. So you should get them now, because we'll probably get a few. So please do check that out. Thank you very much. I'm going to be live at some point in time tomorrow, guys. I just don't know when. So please do enjoy this content. Thank you for tuning in. Please do understand that I mean the absolute best with people. Ant, am I still having people on the live? It ran really late, Ant. I maybe tomorrow, honestly, but this ran really late, and I want to spend some time with my wife, just to be real. So, I mean, like, we've had a long week. I've been live fucking dozens of times this week, almost, it seems like. So not today, but likely tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great fucking day. Please tune in tomorrow. I'll probably be live somewhere around the 9 to 10 a.m.-ish area, because we are going to an art festival tomorrow, and we're having dinner out tomorrow. We're going to have a great fucking day. Hope all of you have a great fucking day. And remember, 9 pounds when you're 90. You should want to approach your lifestyle to be able to lift a great grandbaby, a 9-pound great grandbaby when you're 90, and have nobody worry about you dropping that motherfucker. God damn.